Hello everybody, my name is Enderbell and welcome to episode 5 on my Minecraft Forever world. Last episode we had our builder construct this beautiful farm so that my colonists are not starving anymore, hopefully. And this episode we're going to be building some housing for my villagers as well as a warehouse that they can store all of their materials. Obviously sometimes I set goals and then other things happen instead, but that is the plan, so we're just gonna hop right into it. Okay, so first I gotta figure out where I want the housing to be. I know that I need to do a tavern first, because the tavern contains, I believe, 4 beds, which should provide enough sleeping space for the villagers I already have. Obviously, eventually they're all gonna have their own homes, but for now we have to be as resource effective as possible, and also the tavern will allow us to get new villagers joining. So I'm gonna place plans for a tavern and plans for a warehouse. Now we have the base blocks for both of these buildings, and we have to try to find the best places to put them. So I feel like the tavern should also be near the town hall. Oh boy, I just had a thought. Okay, so I want there to be like a courtyard in front of the town hall, and I think I want the tavern to be directly across the courtyard from the town hall, which means we're going to have to build that courtyard this episode. So I guess in the meantime, while the courtyard gets built, I'm going to get started on the warehouse. The warehouse I'm going to try to put directly next to my house, just for ease of transporting materials. So yeah, I'm going to have to make sure that it's something I like the look of, and will preferably fit between the builder's hut and my house. Maybe I can fit this one. Oh, it just barely fits. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna move her back. I want to make it so that I can line up the road. That will fit perfectly right there, and I like the look of it. So our warehouse is gonna go right there. So then I'll go ahead and supply as much as I can for the warehouse. Begin work on the town square while keeping an eye on my clipboard to make sure that there's not anything that the builder is needing while I work on everything else. Clear out some of the mobs that are causing me grief here. Where is the base block? There. Build option. Build building. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out space for the town hall. So time lapse, go. So first I spent quite a bit of time clearing out some space and creating kind of a circular path in front of the town hall, with plans to put something interesting in the center of it. I want my forever world to feel very homey, and I want every single part of it to feel like it was intentional in some way. I'm trying my best to make the world feel as alive as I possibly can, because, you know, this is my happy space that I can return to for the rest of my life, and I want it to be something that I'm proud to look at every time I walk through it. Once the path was more or less completed, I began clearing out space for where the tavern's going to go. Alrighty, the warehouse is fully supplied. So obviously you guys saw in the time lapse, but I got quite a bit done. I made this path that goes from my home past these buildings and connects up with this circle that I've created for the town center. The tavern is going to go right here with the town hall directly across from it. And I haven't decided yet exactly what I'm going to put in the middle. I want it to be like decorative and kind of appear as though there's like a community event going on, maybe like a farmer's market, some kind of party celebration kind of combo situation going on in the middle. Like I was thinking of just doing a regular like garden park courtyard type thing, but I think that making it look more city-like and lively will really just add a lot to this area. So now that the warehouse is supplied, I'm probably going to begin working on decorating this zone. I'm probably just gonna jump straight back into the time lapse because not much to say. I'm sure voiceover me has been talking to you guys for a while, but gameplay, Annabelle is just going to focus on building up this town center. The warehouse should be finished any minute now, and as soon as the warehouse is finished, I will get the builder started on the tavern and supply that. I've been moving things into the warehouse as makes sense. I did make a courier's hut, which I actually would like to place somewhere. Thinking about doing, so if I started a path like coming off that, I could maybe put the courier's hut like on the side of the path right here. That's a cool looking building. Yeah, okay. How does it look from the side? That's pretty sick. Okay, put it right there. So we also now have a home for the courier's hut. So when the warehouse is done, I'll get him started on the tavern, and then I will supply the tavern and clear out that space. Yeah, lots getting done this episode. This is gonna be a long one, because I've kind of gotten into my trap of I work on 3 things at once. Time lapse, go! Sweet. Alrighty, the warehouse is complete. And it looks pretty nice for being stage 1. So we've got plenty of space in here for all kinds of things. So pretty much whenever I collect something that like doesn't need to be used for a build right now, but probably will sometime in the future, and I have extra, it's all gonna go in here. So that I have to do slightly less work constantly supplying things to them. I began developing the farmer's market area by marking out these small paths going from each corner of the circle. Corner? Side. Whatever. I then started to build a bunch of these cute little market stalls followed by a large pavilion in the center. I also planted 4 different kinds of trees at each corner of the circle to give the whole thing a pop of color and kind of give like a Four Seasons sort of vibe to it. The tavern should be completely supplied, that the colonists will finally have somewhere to live. Yay! So, since that's gonna be done soon, set that to start, and then continue working on this. So it looks like all of the trees have grown, which is cool. I'm gonna go save my builder from a spider. I want to finish the courtyard, and then once the courtyard's done, regardless of whether the courier's hut is done, that will be the end of this video. As of recording this 5th episode, I haven't yet posted anything from this series. So I have no idea what you guys think about it or how it's doing, but I'm just going to pretend like it's doing incredibly well because I know that you guys appreciate it. So yeah, that's my... I headcanon that this is going very well. Fairy lights, white string curtains. Ah, string lights, okay. And what are these made of? Dye, glowstone, and string. That's not too bad. So that actually makes finishing this out relatively easy. Here, I don't know what I'm gonna put under this. I kind of want to put like little tables and chairs. I think that'll be cute, like a picnic-ish area. work on this road, wait for the courier set to be done, and then at some point go out looking for sheep so I can grab a bunch of wool. And then this we're going to just pretend is done, and we're going to take care of that next episode, because next episode I'm going to build the nether portal. But that is outside the scope of this video. Alright, so obviously some of the transporting is still going to have to be done by me, but now a reasonable amount of it can be done by the courier. Alright, so then my last goal for today, finish this up. I actually think that I'm going to go ahead and do that next episode, but we made pretty decent progress. We've got a beautiful market area, and it's not completely done, but it looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Next episode, I will probably start working on building a restaurant for my villagers, finishing up the farmer's market area, and connecting the pathways up over by the town hall and the farm. And I also want to get some kind of animal farm set up, like a barn and stuff, so I can get more wool in order to complete the farmer's market area. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you joining me for this video. Make sure you get a drink of water, go outside, eat something, take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.